Welcome to Sebring International Raceway. My name is Jamie Price. I'm a professional motorsport photographer. If you are new to my channel, I travel all over the world taking pictures of race cars for a living. And I'm at one of my favorite racetracks in the world. Not only is this one of those circuits that everybody knows, it is an absolute classic, but this is one of the coolest races on the planet, and I've been to a lot of them. I would rank this right up there with Le Mans, Spa, Nürburgring. It is a really, really cool race venue. You have these crazy Floridians that are on spring break that build scaffolding towers with leather couches on them, and they literally make bars out of 4x4s and plywood, and there's live goldfish swimming around in it. Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's a very, very special race. And the racetrack itself is like none other on the planet. The slang they use is respect the bumps, and they literally mean bumps because these are slabs of concrete that date back to World War II. This was a World War II bomber training base for the B-17 crews before they would fly to Europe and fight the Nazis in the 8th Air Force. This is where they learned to fly those airplanes. So we still race on the runways and taxiways of this old World War II airport. But it's a really cool race. This is a 12-hour, so it's not exactly a short one, but it is half the distance of Daytona, which is the one we covered in January, which was the previous round for the IMSA WeatherTech series. Welcome to qualifying day. It is Friday here in Sebring. We've got all the cars going out in different groups. So we've got GTD cars going out first, and then GTD Pro, and then LMP2, and then the GTP prototypes. I have clients in all classes except LMP2. So this is a busy, busy weekend for me. We actually have a car on pole, which is kind of cool. We've got the Dragon Speed Ferrari, the yellow Ferrari running in GTD Pro, running a beautiful Ferrari 296. And they are on pole for the GTD Pro class.
Okay, over to Jamie.
Right here.
You want me to wake up or stay here?
That was good.
I got my more present than my birthday.
Okay.
I have 3 cars running in the GTP class. We've got these cars about to go out on track for their qualifying session. Back, edit pictures, send them to Nick, and then head out for the Michelin Pilot Challenge grid and the autograph session. So yeah, busy day, not quite as crazy as yesterday, but busy enough. The Michelin Pilot Challenge race has started, and I'm wandering the paddock with a couple thousand of my closest friends for the IMSA autograph session, which is one of the best parts of an IMSA weekend. If you're not familiar, you've never been to an IMSA race, the access the fans get is amazing. Basically, you can come out here with your race ticket, and anybody gets to come and have the drivers sign stuff. You can have them sign your babies, you can have them sign your t-shirt, you can have them sign, you know, whatever you got, die casts, posters. All the teams are giving out stickers. It's a lot of fun. Okay, James Hinchcliffe, how does a Canadian deal with this heat?
What are you holding?
This TV presenter has never seen a microphone before.
What's that? What are these things?
Thank you. How are we feeling about tomorrow?
Hot. Sorry, good.
That's it, great.
There's a lot of heat here in Florida.
How's the car like the heat?
Hot.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
I'll try and take some pretty pictures. JAMEYPRICEPHOTO stuff to Nick, who is editing it, and we're gonna go get some nice scenics. There's lots of signposts and fans doing crazy things, so we'll kind of wander around, see what we see, find some funny stuff. You see mannequins and chickens and goldfish and people drinking and flying funny flags and basically just having a fun time before a big race. Done our little wander around. It was surprisingly quiet out there. A lot of clients to cover, and we'll do the usual, just making sure we have a plan in place for start, middle, and sunset, and then end of race, depending on how the day is shaping up for everybody that I'm working for. But we're gonna get out here, go get some food, and get to bed. See you in the morning.
This video is brought to you by Paddock Focus Photography Workshops. Want to learn how to become a professional motorsport photographer or simply improve your racing images? Check out paddockfocus.teachable.com and use the code PFYouTube for 10% off.
Good morning, Sebring International Raceway. It is finally race day here. Today, it is the 73rd running of the Sebring 12-hour. This is one of the most iconic venues and iconic races in all of racing. I've heard that over one lap here at Sebring, the suspension travel on one of these race cars is up to 8 feet of suspension travel. That is a lot of movement. One of our favorite shots of the year as photographers is the sun coming up behind me with the cars rolling down the paddock. Sunrise done, and it was good actually. The sun was coming up behind the cars. Unfortunately, my 45 car and the GTD Pro pole car, the Dragon Speed that I work for, were the very last cars out. So I'm a little bit behind schedule, but I'm heading out toward pit lane right now for our recon lap. Buongiorno. Good luck.
Buongiorno.
Basically, they go on the recon lap and then they just go straight to the grid. We have cars on the grid. We've got all the fans out. It is bright and sunny out here and hot. It is incredibly humid. They have turned up the humidity today, but all the cars are lined up. You can really get pretty darn close to these GTP cars. The GTD cars don't have any stanchions or anything. Down that way with the GTD cars and the LMP2 cars, there's no stanchions. You can walk right up, have your picture with the car. There's a ton of people out here. It's really, really cool to see. Every weekend, every race weekend, it's really amazing how many fans we have at these events. The race is underway, and we've got our first full course yellow of the day. What, 7 minutes in? Somebody is off course in turn 3, according to Mark Urban.
My wife just sent me a photo of our cat. She's having a great time at home without me.
My kids are building Legos in the kitchen right now, so yeah, gonna hit a couple different spots and then go back and edit, and then we'll see where we are. Time for an hour 1 update. It is just past 11 a.m. So we are 1 hour into the 12 hours of Sebring, and I've moved down track to the turn 5 area. So we're under safety car right now. So they're removing that car and they're going through the pit cycle. So I'm just gonna stay here and do some pan shots. I'm kind of using the turn 5 curbing. Sebring has some iconic blue and white curbing with blue and white tire barriers. And so you can kind of do like really nice stuff with slow pan. So I'm doing a 1/15 of a second pan as the cars go around this corner. It's pretty nice. But one of the best parts about Sebring and IMSA races in general is that you do not need credentials to make cool and pretty pictures. Like, yes, I have credentials to be out here, but these fans right here to my right, this is their camping spot, and the only thing that separates them from where I'm standing is about 1.5 feet and a 4-foot chain link fence. It is almost 3 hours into the race. Just leaving the media center, heading back out to pit lane, actually. I'm gonna do a little bit of pit lane work. This is the kind of time of day where you wanna do that stuff because the light's not nice on track. It's very, very harsh, overhead, contrasty. You really want to have a full service pit stop, so at least have it be fuel and tires. That's the best kind of pit stop. The best kind of pit stop is fuel, tires, and driver change. If it's just fuel only, it kind of looks lame. They might take the tear off the windscreen, but it doesn't look nearly as cool. Just did a little pit lane stint, and between Brennan and Fred and myself, we got everybody, which is pretty awesome. It sometimes just works out really well, and you get everything you need in one go. So we spent maybe an hour on pit lane. So I'm now gonna go trackside, but I'm gonna go in the fan areas. I'm not gonna just go in the credential photographer areas. Like I was saying earlier, this track is one of the best ones in the world that you can go to if you just like taking pictures of cars. So I'm gonna go hit up a couple spots where the fans are kind of hanging out and do some slow pans as the cars go past. I'm kind of out here doing a couple different things, but I'm just standing in the area where any fan can come. If you have a race ticket, you can come stand right where I am. You don't need a special pass. You need a special pass to be right here, but you don't need a special pass to be right here where I'm standing. So it's a great spot. The cars are coming past me this way. It sounds great, it looks great, it's nice and colorful. You have the blue tire barrier, the blue and white tire barrier. Yeah, it's just kind of a simple, classic, clean pan shot. That's really one of the things that I'm always looking for in my pan shots, is that it's clean. I don't want a bunch of junk in the foreground or background that's going to distract from the subject. You want it to be pretty clean. So here it's just blue and white tire barrier and grass and car, and that's it. When I'm on the other side of this hill, shooting between people's legs, it's like a super slow pan at 1/8 of a second, 1/10 of a second. And you're basically just trying to get lucky with the car, you know, in the right spot with the right colors. It is 6:15 p.m., which means we're about an hour and 20 minutes or so away from sunset. The light is getting pretty nice. Just enjoying it, to be honest with you. So, oh, that Valkyrie sounds so good. Every time it goes by, you're just like, chills, truly. There's not many race cars that I've ever worked around that made me feel like that. That is definitely a very special thing. Whoa, 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 whoa! Woo! Man, that was wild. So I'm gonna be here for the next like 15 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna move to my sunset spot, which pretty tree.
It's a pretty tree, and we can track through it.
I'm not tracking through it. Are you tracking through it?
Yes.
Like shooting? Panning through it?
Yeah, what are you doing?
The other side.
That side?
No, the other side.
Oh, you're doing the easy side.
Yes. I'm not that good at this. Leave me alone. So they must have been, we did go green, now we're yellow again.
Puck tees, yellow.
The sun has set, and it was pretty disappointing. It was actually really epic, but it was disappointing in that we went safety car and full course yellow because the Lamborghini SC63 GTP car crashed. So yeah, pretty disappointing. That not only did it kind of rob us of a sunset, we didn't get any pictures of the SC63. So big disappointment all around, but yeah, we are settling into blue hour where you have that time of day where the ambient light is fading fast, but you can make it look like night, but you're not having to shoot it like ISO 4000 just to make it work. Basically, we have about 2 hours and 50 minutes left of the race, so we're a little under 10 hours, I think. Pit stop cycle with Wayne Taylor Racing, so I got the 10, the 40, and the 45. We got an hour to go, and I found the Canadian legend Jordan Lenson. So I'm doing slow pans, currently at a 13th of a second on turn 3, and turn 3 has these really cool little neon palm trees that you can pan through. So I'm gonna go that way in a minute and actually pan through them, but you can kind of have them in the background here. Of the Sebring 12 hour. What a day. I just wanted to say a big thank you to Brennan Asplin and Fred Hardy. They have been absolute rock stars this week. I truly lean on them to not just make pretty pictures, but to help me with the workload that I have, because I couldn't do my job. I couldn't do the amount of work that I've decided to take on with these various teams and manufacturers. I couldn't do that without them. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to the IMSA team. Thank you to Sebring for, quite frankly, a very memorable weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. And I'll see you in the next one.